In Chapter 23, Koji's 10 Directions Shinjutsu activated and revealed to him a whole bunch of outcomes that is either going to happen or could possibly happen. However, it's highly possible that some of those outcomes are even worse than the ones before due to Boruto's actions. First off, Boruto told Kawaki a few chapters back about his limiters and told him to get it removed so that they can team up and take down Jura. Now, at no point from what we saw did Koji ever expect those two to team up, and as a matter of fact, he seemed surprised that Jura had a hole in his eye, meaning that more than likely he didn't expect Kawaki to be involved at that time, or if at all, really. Now, on the surface level, it seems Boruto did the right thing by preventing the deaths of Konohamaru, Mitsuki, and Sarada by allowing them to escape and by enlisting Kawaki's help. But what if this is the beginning of the end? All due to Boruto's actions and against Koji's wishes and the plan that was created. Now, in Koji's new 10 Directions update, we see pieces of what's to come, and now he's seeing the future has changed and it's put things into a dangerous position. For example, in one of the new timelines, we see Himawari, and as we know, Koji told Shikamaru to make sure she stays put in the village to prevent Jura from consuming her. But the fact that we see her in one of Koji's films probably tells us she doesn't stay in the village, which means Jura will resume going after her before she's even battle ready and can properly use her newly awakened Kurama powers. Not saying she would have defeated Jura, but she should have never potentially be put in that scenario. However, since Boruto changed the future, it's now more than likely she will be, and if she were to get consumed, then that's going to weigh heavy and break him, because he caused that to happen by deviating off of the path. Even though he thought what he was doing was the right thing, it turned out to be the worst thing, which ultimately led to his little sister's demise. And him being broken is obviously going to allow Momoshiki to take over and go on a rampage, which is also a bad thing. So it's all a domino effect that started with Boruto and just made his and Koji's job that much harder. And no telling what other things are to come from this. But man, I know Koji is going to let Boruto have it when he returns to the hideout. So we'll see where everything goes from here. More particularly, the aftermath of the Boruto, Kawaki, and Jura battle. Once the dust settles, once Boruto goes back to Koji, once Kawaki and company return to the Leaf Village, that's when I want to see what starts to go down, what little signs and clues there are. However, that's all for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Take care and have a great day, people.